Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm out on another walk. This one is to go and get the car. Go and get my Z4. Because Dad's still using my Z4 at the moment. The Audi is almost ready. I won't spoil anything until it is done. But it's almost ready. So hopefully next week it'll be back. And then I can put my Z4 in cold storage for the winter. Because it's not really a winter car. I don't think I'll be able to have the roof down very often. I might be able to have it down today if I'm lucky, if I can get that back in time. But the clocks have gone back now, so we get less time, and it's about 2 o'clock. So we've got a couple of hours to get back to the car before it's dark. It's about a 5.5 mile walk. It would be short if I was taking the canal, but I'm not going to take the canal. Well, I am at the moment, because I have to. There's no footpaths. So I've got to walk the canal back to Norbury Bridge, which is back here, and then take some public footpaths from there. And then we'll mostly take public footpaths back to the car, which is moored back at Grindley Heath, of course. Yeah, just had lunch after finish up the cruising. Couldn't get Robbie's phone back, if you remember that dropped in last time. Yeah, so let's go get my car. Oh my god, just like that. I took a proper microphone with me with a wind muff because I thought it was going to be really windy. And just like that, the wind is, well, not gone, but a lot less than it was. That's for sure. Yeah, it's died down now, we're not cruising, typical. Lovely view that is, isn't it? Yeah, we're coming off here at Bridge 24. What? Typical, isn't it? Just crossing over the lane. I need that one car coming still. Okay, we got horses this time. You see the star down there. Will they leave me alone? Nah, I'm being approached already. It's okay. You're lovely, aren't you? Yeah. Always being chased by some sort of animal, aren't I? Bye bye, darlings. Alright, walking up to the hamlet of Horse Green now. Gee, I wonder why it's called Horse Green. Hello, darling. 1 mile, 20 minutes. Oh my god. Bye bye. Right, onto Norbury Town Lane. Another lovely farm. Oh yeah, I definitely know why it's called Horse Green. Every field has horses in. Yeah, actually walking up to this place is called Norbury. Not the same Norbury Junction, of course. Quite a few places in England have the same name, because their meaning is like quite ancient. Ah yes, been a long time since I walked through a hayfield like this and seen the path. Almost reminds me of summer. Oh, how convenient. A tree's falling down right on the public footpath. And not being moved. I wonder why. I hate it when the farmers try the field like this. It's so hard to walk on, especially when it's wet. It sticks to your feet. Those autumn colours. Not a very clear footpath, this one. Right, there she is. Yeah, I ain't going to try and get through that. Luckily, that footpath just goes through that field and joins up to this road anyway, so I can take this lane. That's probably why no one uses it. Oh, it's so calm now, really. Can't believe it. Right, we've got to walk along Gorton's Bank Lane now for a little tiny bit. Ah, defibrillator box. Norbury 2 miles. Onto Frith Lane. Look at all those apples going to waste. Got some lovely buildings around here. Oh, that cloud doesn't look nice. That was a lovely village of Norbury. Head up to Gorton's Bank now. All these places are so small. You don't know when you're in one place or the other. Sign. 2 miles and 42 minutes. Oh my god, why am I so slow lately? Another public footpath there. That does actually go down to the canal, but too early for me. Another lovely farm, pear tree farm. Wow, it's lovely. It's so calm now. I think I'll just go through the gate. That's your cable. Here they are, the cows. They're lucky because there was in here. They've gone to that field now. I don't have to go in that field, luckily. Oh my god, look at this style. Really? What the hell? Bloody hell. This is a very forgotten footpath, I believe. Turned into a lovely evening. Okay, next one spotted down there. I like it when you can just see the next star so you know exactly where you're going. Nice. Bit less than 3 miles per hour. Oh, come on! Walking into someone's garden practically. What is this bull crap? Look. What? What the hell? What is that style? Got a great big truck coming. Right, what's the next public footpath now? Looks like we're going down to this valley and crossing over into the woodlands. Oh, smack my ass and call me Betsy. This is the River Weaver Valley. Gonna cross over the Weaver. It's cool. I had a feeling it was the Weaver because it goes underneath the canal at Norbury. This is a forgotten footpath again. Oh, this is lovely, isn't it? River Weaver is rather small here, isn't it? Yeah, very small. And of course it's steeper this side. Oh, look at these logs! Oh wow! Oh, I'm not going to use that style. Well, I'm actually walking into Spruceton Wood Farm again. It's the same farm I walked into last time, on my last walk. But yeah, I'll be joining up to the same footpath I used for the last mile in a minute. So I probably won't film any of that. It's the same as I walked last time. Oh God. Wow. She got electric shock from that. I touched that bit. Whew. Aye, aye, aye. It's the fourth one I've had to do now. Whew. Yes, guys. After all this time, all these public footpaths, through farms and stuff, I finally got my first shock from the electric fence. I just wasn't expecting that bit to be electric, but it was. And whew, I think that's probably my first time I've ever been well, there's minute electric shocks maybe, like static shocks, but that's the first proper electric shock I had. If I go through my finger and all through my body and through my heart and then right out my boots. It wasn't actually painful, but it was just a big jolt. Yeah, got my adrenaline up. But yeah, silly me. Anyway, I'm on the same footpath I walked yesterday now in the previous video, so I'm gonna end it here. Well, I'll see you guys at the car, because I'm not gonna bother filming all this again. You've already seen it. So yeah, see you guys at the car, and hopefully we can have the roof down. I'll enjoy this nice evening, nice autumn evening. Alright, see you in a bit. Wow, look at that. That's pretty cool. A minor 1000. Love it. We're back. Just under 2 hours, 5.6 miles. Fantastic. The micro switch has fallen out. So there's a parcel shelf in the back. If you can put it up for extra space. There's a little micro switch that gets pressed down when the parcel shelf is down to allow the roof to come down, and it falls out now and again. It's fallen out. I just tried to put it in for about 10-15 minutes and I can't get it in, so I can't put my roof down again. It won't allow me to put it down. I just wanted to put the roof down for one last time. Bloody hell, man. Like the classic days, guys, where me and Mum just used to cruise.
Morning, guys.
Dad at work. Because I've got to leave Majestic, Dad, Amy and Robbie behind, because they let their cats out even though they know we're cruising the next day.
The next day, so
they get lost, and then you've got to try and get them in when we want to cruise. We've been tried for about half an hour, 45 minutes. To get them in, or to get her in.
It's only one. It's one cat.
Most of the stress comes from cats, guys. Don't get them on a boat, or just don't ever let them out.
We've had to leave them. The thing is with us, we haven't got cat flap on here, so we keep them in. We keep them in the night before. Well, like this time of year, it gets dark early, so from about 4:30 I keep them in, and then we know they're in, you know, so it's not a problem. But they've got a cat flap, and Noah sleeps in the lounge, and she said Poppy keeps banging the cat flap if they lock it, so yeah, keeping Noah awake.
So what we've done is, because obviously the day's a lot shorter now, we've got to go 6 miles, 10 locks, and we don't have really time for it, and I got to walk back, get the car because Dad has got to go work again tomorrow. So what we've done is we left Dad there because he wants to do jobs on Majestic anyway, and hopefully they get the cat back, and then they can start coming up the locks and they can meet us at Grindley Brook. We'll wait at Grindley Brook for them, just wait there, and then when they tell us they're coming, me and Mum can walk down Grindley Brook and help them up. So I think that should be alright. Olive's the one that needs most of the stuff doing at the facilities.
Yeah, we've got to pump out and water.
Yeah.
The thing is, I'm doing they haven't got a washing machine on there, guys, so I'm doing the washing on here. So it uses water, quite a lot of water. Like I said, Amy accumulates a lot of washing for some reason, I don't know why. Yeah, so we need water and a pump out, really. We had a pump out 6th of October. We have been away, we're not really listing at all, but you better be safe and sorry where it's available, have it done.
So yeah, we're gonna, well, hopefully, I was planning on cruising to Fens Bank 6 miles today. We don't know if that's going to happen. Luckily there is parking at Grindley Brook, so if we have to, we can just stay there, and then we'll have to just, if the cat doesn't come back today, then me and Mum will have to walk back and help Amy and Robbie out the locks tomorrow or something. I don't know, it'll work out. We'll join back up eventually. But we're coming to the first 3 locks now. The 3 locks here, they're quite spaced out. And then we got the Grindley Brook flight of 7. So yeah.
There's volunteers on there.
Well, there usually is, but I don't know. They might have finished, but it is half term, so maybe not. We'll see. So this is the UK Canal map. We get down here at Norbury in Cheshire on the Llangollen Canal. We're set off heading underneath the A49 and immediately up the first 3 locks. These are a little bit spaced out from each other, but it won't be long after that we reach Grindley Brook. A flight of 3 locks, and then a staircase set of 3 locks as well. Once up the top of there, we're filled up with water on the facilities point before heading into Whitchurch, where we have to do 3 lift bridges, and then back out into the lovely countryside before mooring up at Fens Bank, making the cruise 6 miles and 9 locks. I'll just get off at the bridge here, Mum. Yeah, I should have told you. This lock here is actually going to be closed during the winter stoppages, but not until the 5th of January. But when it does close on the 5th of January, it won't be open again until the 13th of March. So we definitely need to come through here before the 5th of January. And it's to replace the top gates, head and heels. Look where we're meeting the boat again, guys. In the reeds. Bloody hate these reeds on this canal. Next lock Willymore, I think it is. Look at, oh, I hate that weir. Bloody deadly, that weir. This is the place I'd rather see you jump over than use the footbridge. See, why can't there be a little bit of access there? Cam's coming in real hot. Still being pushed. The Willymore Lock Tavern does open, but it's closed on Mondays and Tuesdays. And most other days it opens from 12 to 3 PM and then closes until 6 to 11. It's an interesting pub though, because it doesn't actually have any road access. You have to park down in the car park and then cross over the canal. It's got a 4.4 star rating, so it should be pretty good, although I've never been in there. Sucked over the weir. Oh look, they've actually repaired the towpath, which was always like an absolute mud bath. While coming up in the lock, I noticed that there was a tree down along the canal. Thankfully, it was only over the towpath fully, and there was a little gap to get through. God knows how long this tree's been here, but I reckon it's been here for quite a while, and it hasn't just happened. Watch where you're going.
I am.
Are you? You're headed right for the tree. No! It's been down for a while, judging by the cut branches.
Oh, slightly, yeah.
As you can see with this bridge, it's not your regular humpback bridge, it's actually a very rare footbridge. It was just made for foot traffic, funny enough, which I find weird because when they made these accommodation bridges for the farmers when they cross through their land, why would the farmer not want his bridge wider? There's probably a reason behind it, but I'm afraid we will never find out that reason. We made it to the visitor moorings below Grindley Brook flight because you cannot moor anywhere in the flight. You either moor at the bottom here or at the top. And now we're crossing underneath the old Whitchurch to Tatton Hall railway line. which was a branch that opened in 1872, spanning about 14.5 miles. But once again it was a victim to the beaching axe and closed the passengers in 1957 and closed the freight in 1963. Lovely result. Can't tell if it's a boat coming. What is she doing? Yeah, thanks for shutting the gate. Real good lock exit. Got the message from Amy that the cat is back and they're on their way now. So by the time we get up here, put up water, get the pump out done, more up, and then we're going to help Amy, Robbie and Dad up the flight as well. Getting compliments for a hat again, second time today. Well, that was a bit hard getting in there.
I know.
Couldn't film it, I had to concentrate.
Yeah.
Oh, bloody sinkhole there. See, it's not really that bad, is it? This next section of the Grindley Brook lock flight is quite interesting because it goes into a triple staircase lock. Now, canals have to use staircase locks when the hill is too steep for regular locks with pounds in between. So in order to get over that steep hill, it joins 3 locks with no pounds in between. The CRT usually always have volunteers here because it can be quite a confusing flight to do. When going up, it's pretty simple though. Obviously the bottom lock needs to be empty for us to go in, and the middle and top locks need to be full We then use the water in the middle lock to fill up the bottom lock, which will then allow us to enter the middle lock. And then we use the water in the top lock to fill up the middle lock. Then enter the top lock, and then of course fill up the top lock with the water from the pound above. Let's get ourselves a pump out then. Yeah, I knew you would in the end.
You have to, I don't know if you've got
Well, it's not sucking. Got some suction now, I don't know what was going on before. Bit of a slow on this. Pump out's done. Bit of a rubbish pump out. Time to get water. Honestly, they weren't as far behind as I thought. Knew it was the case. Second we're done, the boat in front of us done, but he's not going far anyway.
We rode all together, haven't we?
Yeah. You see, the Llangollen Canal is a mix of all sorts of weird canals built at different times. I mean, even Ellesmere Port up to Chester and the branch down to the River Dee was part of the Ellesmere Canal. That's why it's called Ellesmere Port, but it was never joined up. You see, just past Trevor Basin over the big aqueduct was supposed to be a canal that went down the River Dee at Chester, but it was such a massive engineering feat that it was never completed. The branch that goes down to Llangollen itself was just a feeder from the River Dee. It was never supposed to be navigable. Also, work firstly started on the Ellesmere Canal at Frankton, funny enough, and they built a branch down to Clanny-Manick, which originally was not part of the Montgomery Canal. That was part of the Ellesmere Canal. And there was also a branch built the other direction towards Shrewsbury. That didn't make it far, but the whole plan for the Ellesmere Canal was to join the River Dee to the River Severn, but that never happened, of course. When they had scrapped those plans, they decided to build a branch to Whitchurch in 1797, and this came off the line at Ellesmere. In 1802, before they even reached Whitchurch, they decided to actually build the branch all the way to Hurlston, where it would join up to the Chester Canal, because of course the Shropshire Union Canal or the Birmingham and Liverpool Junction Canal didn't exist at that time. The Ellesmere Canal and the Chester Canal were their own separate network. Although most of the Whitchurch arm still remains, and you can go down there and more, there is about half of it missing, as it went originally into Whitchurch itself. we decided to take over Majestic now, because I had to be on the boat leading the way, of course, because I'm the only one who knows where the lift bridges are and where we're mooring. In May of this year, there seemed to be a void found on the towpath side of the canal here, and I think they probably have temporarily repaired it, but it's much like the void they tried to temporarily repair on the Macclesfield Canal, you know, and then that turned into a breach. So hopefully it won't turn into a breach before the 5th of January, because this is another stoppage here on the 5th of January until mid-March, so this is one we definitely have to get through, otherwise we'll be trapped on here until mid-March, and that won't be very good. But luckily we don't have to do this lift bridge. We used to have to do it, but 2 years ago it was left up, and 3 years ago it wasn't, and 4 years ago it wasn't, so I don't know why it has to be left up now. I still got off though, because shortly after was another lift bridge that I knew I had to do. Oh my god, I've never actually had to stop someone before here. Now we're passing underneath another old railway, and this one was the Oswestry, Ellesmere and Whitchurch Railway. It opened as a single line in 1863, and yet it was another victim of the beaching axe as it closed in 1965.
I did want to go, you just didn't let me finish.
Throw off the bag there then.
I don't know, I can't sit. Mom. I've got to go back in the boat, get my shoes.
Right, to finish mooring up, actually everything today went pretty good apart from the cat. We got the cat back, and then Dad, Amy and Robbie caught us up. And by the time we were done with water, they were done, so it was brilliant. Worked out alright. We've only got a couple of hours till sunset now though, and yeah, we've got to walk back just under 6 miles. Amy and Mum are having an argument about who's doing it because those two can't be bothered. I got to get in my car and I'm not sure to drive Amy's car, so yeah. Anyway, it's about 6 miles, so probably be about sunset by the time we get there. Well, we made it to Fens Bank. Lovely spot here that we'd like to moor at. The reason we moored through the bridge, we usually moor the other side of Bridge 40, is because one time I think the owner of the farm there didn't like the fact that we had the cats running around because he had chickens in his garden or something. And this is also where I crashed my drone, underneath this oak tree here, and went in the canal. That was drone number 2, and then I had drone number 3 onwards to there, which is the one that filmed all the Bridgewater breach until someone dropped it in the canal. So we're on drone number 4. But yeah, it's a lovely evening now. Gonna head back and go get the cars. But I hope you all enjoyed, guys. If you did, please give it a like and subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Bye.
Ba-ba-da-ba-ba